Good morning, everybody. My name is Douglas Kinloch, and I'm the VP of Business Development at Metaforic. And I'm joined by my colleague, Ryan Lambert, who's our Director of Professional Services. At Metaforic, we specialize in solving previously very difficult software security problems. Our aim is to make financial systems and software more robust and secure by protecting data, software, and users. Here we're announcing our latest Metaforic product at FinovateAsia. Today, what we're doing is we're actually solving a previously intractable problem, that of mobile app repackaging, which is something that's virtually impossible for traditional servers and fraud systems to actually easily detect and reliably be able to report upon. And what we're doing is putting in a new system that allows us to report a new customer-friendly way, giving multiple protection and reporting options to financial institutions. The problem is equally difficult at the endpoint device, as repackaging is designed to trick your users actually into leaving them totally unaware of the malicious activity that's going on in their device. Once consumers have inadvertently installed a repackaged app, they're vulnerable to fraud. There is nothing that any financial institution or app store can do at this point until the user themselves notices, perhaps in their monthly statement, some anomaly. We'll now demonstrate how our innovative and unique protection process can leave an application immune to malicious repackaging. We will detect the malicious work, warn the consumer, and inform the financial institution directly from inside the application itself. Okay, Ryan, let's have a look at this in action. So we've created a very simple payment application intended to allow consumers to make modest payments. Can we have the mobile device, please? Okay, here we go. So we've created a very simple sample payment application intended to allow consumers to make very modest payments. So usual sort of thing, simple credit cards, transactions, charge, voids, refunds, etc. And there's a telephone support number in there as well. And alongside this, we'll have a repackaged version of the app. Okay, so this repackaged version of the app is a couple of simple hacks. The support phone number's been changed, the void function's been changed to always fail and prompt a support call, and the account number has been changed in the transfer function. So let's see what happens. First of all, where it says yes, no, it is immediately detected that there is a problem. It detects any changes to the configuration, operation, or data that doesn't make sense to the application. Now, the yes, no here is simply to allow us to continue the demo. We don't recommend it. It's this capability of catching the repackaged app so early on that makes it very difficult for a hacker to succeed. Warning the user from the application itself without any external processes, such as a virus scanner or similar endpoint protection, is not only innovative, but it's completely unique. The application defends itself against attack, and it protects its users. All the responses that you'll see shortly can be configured as a warning, as we've seen, or the app could simply refuse to function and just stop. It could also be set up to silently alert the bank itself regarding a suspect transaction, or maybe flag even for a customer care call for you to warn your customer that they've got a problem with their phone. Okay, let's continue. So, if we click on support and look at the first of these three simple hacks, immediately the Metaforic technology recognizes the compromise and reacts. For demo purposes, we're allowing the app to continue. Normally, we would kill it dead. The support number has been changed, as you can see. The user could call this phone number and have his data harvested for ID theft. We'll now void the payment, and the reaction is the same. And finally, we'll actually make a payment. Ryan will hit transfer, and again we're warned that credentials are at risk. The option to stop the transaction is given, but for the demo, we'll foolishly carry on. And off it goes. So I believe I've made my transfer, but in fact my money has gone somewhere else entirely. Now, this is a big deal for a Scotsman. Okay, moving on, for a few things have happened in the background. We've communicated the application state when it attempted the fraudulent transaction. The application's opinion of the transaction is gone for processing. So let's have a quick switch to the laptop. This is showing an Alien Vault SEIM. This is simply for demonstration purposes. It could be any of the many on the marketplace. So here we see a message queue all the way through. First of all, it tells that the app thinks it's been repackaged or altered. Clearly, simply, all the way through, you know that there's a problem with that particular customer's app. The second message indicates that the customer has been warned that the application may have been compromised, and this would perhaps allow you to establish liability if he decides to proceed. And the third message indicates that the transaction has come from a suspect application and that it may be fraudulent. And the system's not able to generate false positives. So something actually has gone wrong on that application for that customer on that device. And as you can see, the information is projected in a simple, easy way to understand. All of this has come directly from inside the application that's been attacked. And normally there's absolutely no way of knowing this. So in conclusion, we've seen it's possible to warn the user when they're using a repackaged app. We've also seen that it's possible to warn of suspect applications and transactions. And this is hard information that can reliably inform the financial institution of the immediate and individual risk. And these are unique capabilities mean that Metaforic is a new solution to a very real problem on mobile devices. And of course, repackaging is not the only thing. We stop custom malware, drive-by hacker attacks. We can even minimize man-in-the-middle attacks, all using the same core technology as this demo. Right now, we are both actively seeking partners and we are signing up financial institutions around the world. And we're also, believe it or not, in the middle of a fundraise right now. So if you have any further information, want to know any more information, please come round and see us at the booth. Thank you.